Welcome to the Books with UR series, and today we are going to talk about chapter number 6. In the earlier chapter, we talked about happiness. Happiness कैसे ली जाती है, happiness कैसे create कर सकते हैं हम by being as innocent as a child. And in this chapter, we are going to talk about fuming and fretting, because many times people become happy, they get all the joy and happiness that they need, but somehow, because some things do not go their way, they start fuming and fretting, including me. Their way means me also included, क्योंकि मैं कोई आपसे अलग इंसान नहीं हूँ. I am also an ordinary person like you. So whatever is, whenever I am saying you, I am included in that. The life has become such over the last few several decades that it has become very fast jet age. People are running around every there. People are caught up in the race, in competition with the peers and other things and all that, that they are literally having no time whatsoever to stop and think and breathe easy. But what nature did, nature brought COVID, nature brought lockdowns, and it told us that, hello, this is what you needed, because you needed peace, quiet, surrounding, serenity. And unfortunately, we did not understand that the right way. So nature taught us the hard way by putting us through this terrible, torturous period of the pandemic. So sometimes nature has its own way of conveying meanings to us, and we must ensure that we do not give nature that kind of an opportunity. We give the nature the right kind of opportunity to help us prosper and become more joyful and happy in life. And how does one think of not being, not fuming and fretting? कह रहे भाई मेरा तो ये हो गया, इसकी वजह से ये हुआ, वो हुआ. People have the habit of cribbing for every small little thing, and that cribbing leads to anger and blah blah blah, and it gets multiplied. Such things, the multiplier effect is much faster than the good things. The bad things, the negative things have got a far more higher level of multiplier than the positive things. This is the जनरल प्रिंसिपल ऑफ लाइफ. ये कोई मैं मेरी कोई बहुत बड़ी फिलोसफी नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, बट दिस इज द रियलिटी ऑफ लाइफ, राइट? So the best thing is to slow down. You need to calm down. जैसे काफी बार आपने सुना होगा कि people say that when you feel that you are getting into that anger mode, start counting from 1 to 10. Why do they say like that? Because 1 to 10 बोलने से एटलीस्ट आपके 10 या 12 सेकंड तक आप थोड़े शांत हो जाओगे. That will help you to calm down. Once you become calm down, then you will be able to think logically, think properly, evaluate the situation, and then you would be reacting. You may also in the process learn to let the things go, because it is said that, friends, that if you want to win the war, you may have to lose a few battles. कि आपको लंबी सोच रखनी है, कि छोटी अवधि की सोच रखनी नहीं है, क्योंकि आपको लंबे समय में आगे चल के हमेशा के लिए खुश रहना है, अच्छा रहना है. तो you will come across some difficulties and challenges which will test your patience, your ability to stay cool, calm, and composed. And how does one do that? By you pick the time that you are feeling right. This book says that you select the busiest time, but I know it is very hard to be like that. But in my opinion, you can pick up any 10 to 15-minute time. Basically, this is nothing but meditation. If you meditate, if you connect with Mother Nature, then automatically it will cool you down. As I mentioned in the earlier video, whenever I record, I try to keep the windows open. I can see the green trees around with flowers on it, and this gives me real peace. This gives me the thought process. I am not reading and speaking, I am thinking from my mind, looking at these beautiful trees and surrounding, the birds chirping all over, blue skies, nice little cool breeze, and absolutely in perfect condition by Mother Nature. But is everything perfect in life? No. तो आपको ये environment जो आपके पास, and you believe you me, what I am seeing all this is from a space, because it is afternoon. I don't want the, you know, too many sun rays to come inside and spoil the beauty. So all this I am viewing from half a foot of window space. I have kept between the curtain and the window half a foot, and within this half a foot by half a foot width and almost 4 to 5 feet tall window block is there. In that, I am seeing this peace, serenity in the surroundings, and this helps me calm down. आप अपनी breathing पे control कीजिए. In one of the shots, I had mentioned that the most soulful music in this world is your heartbeat. If you have ever heard this heartbeat, that means you will be able to connect with yourself, your soul, immediately. It is very difficult to attain, but if you attain that, then there is nothing like it. जिसको निर्वाणा इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं, हिंदी में निर्वाण बोलते हैं, जो एकदम उत्तम कक्षा का, जो भगवान के एकदम करीब अपने को ले जाएगा, उस स्टेट में बोलते हैं. तो ये वही है. और आपको ये सब जो मैंने लिखा है यहाँ पे आप पढ़ सकते हो, तो मैं वही नहीं बोलने वाला हूँ. सो देन दैट, you know, these are the things that you need to do, and that is what it is all about. यहाँ पे लिखा है कि 6 tips to overcome human brain. Let me quickly go through. तो मैंने ये बोला relax, think your mind as a lake. तो ऐसा है कि water meditation is the one of the best type of meditation. Just close your eyes. There are meditations available on YouTube or on whatever podcast you are listening to. It will just change the way your mind works. And you need to, whenever there is another hypnotizing kind of therapy which is there, it's not listed here, but it is listed in one of the psychology related books that I had read, is that one person was having quite a disturbed mind. So the psychologist, he goes to the psychologist and asks that, what should I do? So the psychologist says, what are the two beautiful moments in your life in the last 1 or 2 years that you have ever experienced? So he talks about one particular incident where he and his wife, this is about out overseas, I think it is in US. So you may not exactly be able to relate this with our Indian way of spending nights. तो ये बंदा जो है, he goes on a mountain top and sits on the mountain top around 4 o'clock or so in the evening with his wife. They chit chat, they have taken some food with them, and they sit throughout the night lying down and looking at the moonlight, the stars, etc. And this, in his opinion, was the best time in his life till then. So the psychologist says that whenever you get this anger feeling, just think about those great moments that you spent with your wife on that mountaintop, and your life will be full of peace, serenity, and tranquility. So इस छोटे से लाइन के साथ ही I am leaving you in peace, and I will see you in chapter number 7. I hope you have liked this. See you in the next one. Until then, stay tuned and keep watching my videos.